to another day of life again. So, right about now, I'm supposed to be going home. I will be leaving Alabama headed home. Well, of course, I got up here. Somebody ain't leave the truck here. Then I did a pre-trip. This thing leaking oil on the right side of the motor. Oil pan gasket probably gone because it's covered down there with oil all on the ground. And it got an air leak. Now, they sent out this mobile mechanic. And granted, he probably could fix it. You ain't about to drop no oil pan out here. You ain't probably got something big enough to put all that oil in. Come on, dropping an oil pan. It's probably the oil pan gasket. Cause all around the oil pan is caked up with dirt, so you already know it's leaking something. So, but boy, as you can see, that sky ain't looking pretty. The sky ain't looking pretty. So, if it start coming down, say, but hey, you might go and tow that thing to the shop. And he ain't started working on that. He looking at a bunch of stuff, but the oil black as ever. And then the manager, he said that truck been in the shop for a month. They just got it out the shop. That's what I mean. We would check behind them shops. Everybody ain't the same. Like that shop I went to in St. George, Utah. Good shop. Good shop. Most of the times, how I used to judge it, you walk in that shop and it's clean, the flow clean, like you can eat off of it, you probably be alright. Truck probably be good. Probably be alright. They probably gonna do you right. They probably be the ones let you know, hey man, no way. You see your hoses look a little rotten, or you know you got this loose, that loose. They tell you the preventative stuff that they see while they under there fixing on it. Now you go to the shop, they got ish all everywhere, all outside. Look like a junkyard. Can't even get to the door. Hey, yeah. You ain't gonna take your truck there. You gonna have to check behind them. They gonna have do something. So, I don't think he gonna do that to that thing there. You can't take the oil pan on it, start raining. You're done. You're soaking wet. So, we're gonna find out what happened. So, couldn't fix the oil leak. Too much dirt and stuff on it. Need to wash it off real good so they can see it exactly where it's coming from. You don't want to take the oil pan off, all that dirt in there, and it fall all in the oil pan. You got to clean it all out. So we headed back to the house. Roll out.
Valmont, United States and Canada. Walmart Supercenter.
Sit up here all day. 1 o'clock this morning, 2 o'clock this morning. I ain't worried about it.
Turn right on Interchange Drive. Turn right on Interchange
Get on up out of here. Put some gas in this thing. Cause I know I'm about to stop again. I'm just trying to get on down this road a little bit. Just trying to get on down this road a little bit. I don't want to deal with no traffic really. I'm trying to do everything I need to do now, that way I ain't got to stop after I get to rolling. So we about to get on this highway and go right back down the road where we just came from. I couldn't make this call earlier this morning. I could have left about 7 o'clock this morning.
265 West KYA 41 West on 65.
Woke up a little early this morning. Gene Snyder. It's my Sanders. But we get down there. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? I might go pick that truck up Wednesday. But we're gonna get on down this road and knock the 7 hours out. A cop sitting right here, right beside me. They gonna shoot on past. He said, all right, I'll go get you. Hey, as soon as he got behind me, they got out the way quick. Real quick. Get out, push it. Yeah, he got that thing wide open. He got that thing in the wind. We're going through the Green River Gorge. Last night, I came through there. It was on fire. And just looking at the sky, it's still on fire.
Good morning.
It's still on fire. It wasn't, it was two mountains. But it wasn't like they were blazing or nothing like that. It was just the top of the trees kind of on fire, but it's smoking. But hopefully, let's see. I should be coming through there. There should be some daylight still. I don't know how much daylight. Let's see how far I got to go before I get there. It's like right here. That's the state line. Yeah, that's the state line right there, Tennessee, North Carolina line. So yeah, I should be coming into it soon. So we're gonna see what it look like. There go the smoke. You see the fire right there? Oh, it done climbed the mountain since last night. It wasn't that high. It's on the North Carolina side. This is Tennessee side right here. And welcome to North Carolina. It's on the North Carolina side, man. we're going through the tunnel. Shoot, 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 shoot. I see smoke. Smoke right there. They ain't moving. They is not moving. Ooh, this is gonna be ugly. It's 5:45. Boy, oh boy. Ain't no but trucks. Nothing but trucks. See more trucks than anything. There go the cars outside. See that line there, every man of the trucks. They holding traffic back. Boy. They trying to keep it flowing a little bit. Yeah, this ain't good. That ain't good. I think theirs went down to one lane. I think that's what it is. It's a little section that can go down to one lane, and this is what it'll cause. The one lane is the cause. This is the effect. This is the effect. Bunch of trucks. Yeah, I know some of them drivers ain't too happy. Them ain't no happy campers. Them clocks running. They ain't moving. Trying to get to a truck stop. Boy, look at the trucks. Red. Hey. Boy. The thing is, they ain't too many places to get off. There ain't nowhere for a truck to get off, really. You better live up this way. No, these little tight roads, but there ain't nowhere to go. So you just kind of stuck in it. We've been riding for a good minute now. At least 2 miles. We're at 23. 23 yards there. I knew it'll be bad. 5:45. 6 o'clock. Man. I wish I had a CB. Boy, I know they on there cussing and fussing. Boy, I know they on there cussing and fussing. Boy, I ride 3 miles. And the thing is, you got them trucks on them hills. I don't probably load it. I'm probably in. Good slow grind. Boy, y'all just don't know what y'all getting into. Hope y'all got some CBs. So that somebody gave y'all the heads up. Y'all supposed to get off at that TA right there. What's that? Whitset? I think that's Whitset. Yeah, they better get off at that TA. They know what's best. But it's probably crowded. Probably ain't no parks up in there. It get crowded quick because in this area, from this part of North Carolina to Tennessee, yeah, it might be about 2 small truck stops, 2 or 3. If I can make you a park somewhere, you better be able to leave early though. And there you go again. It's 5 miles. There's a little break in it. It ain't much. Couple 100 yards. But we at the 26 now. That's at least 6 miles. At least 6 miles. Boy. Well, we started counting at the 23. So we know it's at least 3 miles. I estimated we had went 2 miles already. So that's what, 5 miles? 2 and 3? Hey, we at 6 miles now. So we at the 27. Ooh. And it finally ends. It finally ends. 6 miles. That ain't good. That's not gonna be good. It's about to be jacked. All this construction through here. I think it's like this all the way to the bottom of North Carolina, to almost to the line. But you know, everybody gotta get their turn. A little sit and wait, But this thing coming through here, man, they got some curves. Boy, I don't think they thought about 18-wheelers. Cause I'm talking about they just be doing like this, and sometimes they got this barrier, this concrete barrier. They have 2 of them together, and the point of it be sticking out on a curve. Like, man, come on now, y'all got to do better than that. You know he might miss it. A good 40 foot and them darn tires are back there, catch the corner of it or something, boom. And blew a tire, bent around. I'll tell you the crazy thing. It's cheaper to replace a rim than a tire. Rim ain't never like $100-something. $100-something. How I know? I done did it. Oh, I was in Jersey. And I delivered to this old tight warehouse. He had the back end off this little side street. Oh man, it was old cluster, you know what. And so, time you pull out. I mean, when I say time you pull out, it's a little narrow road. The road, it might not have been wide as this road. These 2 lanes. But time you pull out, you know, you gotta make a left. But when you make that left, there's a light right there. Like you can't even get your truck and trailer out. You're gonna be blocking 1 lane. So you know, I pulled out. And then I had to make a right. And so, you know, when I pulled out, the light was green. I was trying to catch the light. When I made that right, of course it's tight too. Cause when I made the right, it's a turning lane, it's a straight lane. And so it's turning lane, oh man, it's a crash ahead, right shoulder closed. Oh Lord. So man, I bust that darn right. I thought I cleared it with the trailer. Yeah, I hear it's going psh. You see all that smoke come up? I was like, God darn it. So I'm like, I'm in like downtown there. I'm like, oh well, hey, we about to ride. We about to get out of the city. I ain't stopping here. And so, you know, I rode. I looked back there at it, made sure the tire wasn't coming off the rim was bent. I saw the rim, I could see the rim bent. And so I got out. After I got out the city, got back on the highway, you know, I found me a safe place to pull over. When I looked back there at it, like, oh, the tire look good. Ain't no damage to the tire. What's just the rim? So I was headed to a TA up in New York. And so I drove that trailer on up to New York, man. Drove on up to New York. Cause by the time I got there, I was driving into the nighttime a little bit, so I replaced that tire. It blew out I done had, let's see. If it's nighttime, I'm riding. I ain't about to sit on the side of the road. I'm riding. I had to spin down the side of the road. One time, I had a steer tire blow out at about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock on Friday night. Man, they ain't showed till 9 o'clock Saturday morning. I'm looking like, man, what in the world? Oh, this was the accident right here. This was our little hold up. They done run in the back of each other. That's all it is. That's all you can do up here, run in the back of each other. So yeah, man, I stay on the side of the road. It's like, man, I ain't want to do that. I couldn't even sleep, man. You hear cars and stuff whistling by you, trucks and stuff, and people known to drift towards whatever's on that shoulder. I'm like, man, I hope no truck don't drift over here and just, you know, I couldn't even sleep. But other than that, man, a drive tire, a truck tire, yeah. But you better keep your good sharp knife. We're gonna keep you something that can cut through some rubber, hot, something that you can plug up, heat up, and cut the tire off. That's by the time you stop, tread gone. You ain't got enough sidewalls. That's all be on there left. Yeah, some threads going through there, but it's supposed to be them sidewalls. And cut that thing off, keep on rolling like, hey. Man, stop it. Yeah, I'm trying to get to a safe place, man. You know, I don't want to be on the shoulder. It ain't safe on the shoulder. One tire ain't gonna hurt it. You can make it with one tire. Now, I don't mean ride to 900 miles, you know, missing a tire, but you know, you gotta go 100, 150, 200 miles to get to where you can get it replaced at. Hey, because it's a lot cheaper. If you own an operator, it's a lot cheaper dragging that thing or driving it to a TA or whatever, and have one of them come out to you, because boy, but they come out to you, you be like, man, they just raped me. Red day. Boy, there ain't nothing I can do about it. Dang. And they ain't lube, they ain't use no lube, nothing. They just stuck it to me like, dang. That's how it is. That's how it is. Trucking, it's alright. I like to drive. I like to get out and see new scenery. So that's why, you know, I don't mind driving. what is you doing? Man. Let me get from behind them. I don't know what they doing. Go ahead. I don't know what they doing. But yeah, you know. It's just a doggy dog world. You know. That's how it is. You know. Me personally, I don't want to own another truck. I don't want to own another truck. I'm gonna tell you my reasoning behind it is, first off, I ain't want to be driving forever. Secondly, even if you get a driver, let's say you go as far as getting your own authority, you get a driver. You know, it's just, for me, it's time consuming, because if you go that far, like, as long as that truck on the road, you gotta have somebody available to, hey, anything happen. Something wrong with the bills, you know, problem with the freight, you know, something going wrong with the truck. Hey, you got to be able to direct that driver. And so, you know, I started looking at it. I just looked at the positives and the negatives as far as me. Now, this is just solely my opinion for me. Everybody outcome, you know, you take 10 people and put them in the truck, and they all 10 of them gonna have a different outcome. Some gonna like it, some gonna hate it, some gonna be prosperous, some not. But I just looked at the maintenance on it. Man, these shops are horrible. Like, the money you pay to get your truck fixed, you shouldn't have to go back and check behind people and look at stuff like, hey, that wasn't like that. Where the screw for this? Where the screw for that? That's just hanging. That's leaking. That ain't tight. You know, it's like, you shouldn't have to do that. You know, it's hard to find a good shop, but if you over the road, you just out there. You know, you at the mercy of the shop. Kind of when you go down, unless you done made some connects all around the U.S. Next thing, freight. This another thing made me think. Freight. Okay. You don't know what these agents, what the load actually pay. First of all, they telling you, hey, this is what it's paying. You don't know what it paid before that. 2 or 3 people might have dipped in that cookie jar, and you getting the bottom, the last little bit. Now, think about it. Them agents, they can sit and move, what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 loads at a time. They probably making good money. They move 10 loads at a time. You only can move 1 load at a time. So all your loads got to count. They can afford to give out some, you know, if somebody takes some lower paying loads, they can move more at one time. So that was another thing, just freight. Like, I only did Landstar, and what I learned with Landstar, only way you gonna make some money, some decent money, consistent, or you gotta find you something dedicated. Cause granted, I made okay money running. Like, I didn't go out west. I ran far as Texas and probably drive a line kind of straight up and back east. But it was alright. It was just like, damn, man, you know, you gone all the time. Dude, when I got that, I found me a dedicated run. Oh boy. Like, granted, I ain't had no time off. But the money, hey, it was consistent every week, same amount. And, you know, it was plus or minus, you know, some dollars, but every week, same amount, every week. And so that was my experience, you know. So I said the maintenance, the freight. Then you gotta find a driver. Oh my God. Boy, to find a driver, this thing, I thought about it like this. For you to make money with this truck, the truck got to be reliable. You got to have a reliable driver. You got to have them two. Then you got to have freight. Dedicated, whatever. Whoever you're getting it from. You got to have consistent freight. All three of them got to line up for you to get a check. All three of them got to line up for you to get a check. And so, you know, it was just like, man, I want to do somewhere I can invest some money and pretty much run like a sewing machine. It don't require a lot of time. Like I said, real estate. You know, invest in property, rent it out. Make sure you get some good tenants. And, oh, it's gay. Put it through a property management company. Let them do all the screening. I don't want to know my tenants. I don't want them to know me. Keep it like that. So they won't, hey, it won't be no, hey, this, nah, I don't want them to know me. Private management is the mediator. Y'all go through them, they're the living message to me. And so, I just thought about it, you know, like, if you get a house, more than likely, nowadays, it's gonna go up in value. Provided you get some good tenants. Say you get some good tenants, they paying the mortgage, pretty much, and you putting some money in your pocket. But at the same time, they paying the mortgage now. The value of the house probably going up. You ain't losing. When the house paid for, hey, that's money you can get pretty much anytime. Because the house is the collateral. Not saying you can get the whole value of the house. They ain't gonna give you the whole value, but they gonna give you a good chunk of it. And then think, you know, you have 10 houses, but it ain't like you gotta get up every morning, check in with each person at the house. Hey, how things going? You know, the house okay? You know, they the plumbing and anything leaking, lights working. You know, like you do them truckers, you know, hey, you got your load, you gonna make it to your delivery on time, you know, you ain't gotta do that without. So that's just my views on it, you know. Now, I see some people, hey, they done did good in trucking. But, you know, I always say to each his own. You know, I never say, nah, man, don't get in trouble because you got to deal with, you know, freight and dispatchers and this and that. I don't never tell people that, you know. If I tell it, I don't tell it like in a negative way. Like, you know, I just tell them, like, you know, I tell them the good and the bad, you know. Hey, it's good money in it. You just got to find your right lane and you got to carve out your own niche. When you carve out your own niche and your right lane, hey, you're good. Once it starts, if it run like a sewing machine, hey, don't mess with it. Stay on top of your maintenance on your truck. Don't mess around with that. When I say don't mess around, hey, take it to the dealership, go on and pay the money. Don't try to go to Joe Blow and all these other people. Cause hey, if you're on something dedicated, them people expect you to show up every day. They ain't worrying about, hey, this wrong my truck, that wrong my, they looking for you to show up every day, regardless. So, you know, what I used to do was, And if I took downtime, you know, I take time to look over my truck, and then I take it to the dealership and give them a laundry list and put it in order. Like, hey, this is how long I'm gonna be gone. This is stuff I need to get done. This stuff I need checked. This stuff I need you to go on, hey, just go and replace. That way, you know, whenever I came back, my truck good. Like, hey, as long as this run like a sewing machine, the money gonna come in like a sewing machine. Cause the load's flowing like a sewing machine. You know, it's just zzz, but it's just going round and round and round. So, but that's just kind of my experience. You know, I say everybody had their own path in trucking. You all start out same level, but then you grow different ways. You know, some people go straight to the top with it, with their own couple trucks, got their own couple drivers, they got a little fleet. Some people get to the point where they just got their truck. Oh, and that's another thing, you know, like some of these owner operators, new owner operators, not the older ones, hey, it can apply to anybody. That's an owner operator, new or old. But like, if you're an owner operator, you making good money, you got to be, you know, like investing or saving it for your retirement. Because hey, it's gonna be one day you're gonna wake up like, I ain't wanna drive that truck no more. I'm tired of driving. And you don't want that day to come and you like, dang, boy, I ain't got enough saved. Boy, I gotta keep going. Like, dang, you forced to keep going. You know, that's something that scared me. That's something that really, really scared me. You know, it was up and down, up and down, up and down. Not saying, you know, real estate is the gold mine, but you know, everybody needs a place to stay. So, but that's enough me talking. Well, I got 134 miles. Man, I really just want to get this truck like on a Saturday. I'm gonna call tomorrow and see if I get that thing on a Saturday. And only thing is to see if do we want me to turn this in and they rent me another car? Or you want me to keep it? But I don't feel like going there tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely ain't going in the daytime. And if I leave tomorrow night, it's only like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. It was a 7-hour trip. So if I was to leave tomorrow night, I would probably leave like 7. That way I could get back in the wee hours of the morning. But I don't really feel like going to do it. So when this vlog come out, yeah, it's probably gonna come out 26, 27, somewhere. But when it come out, day is the 20th. So my birthday tomorrow, 21st. That way I don't feel like doing it. I'm gonna hit him with, hey man, it's my birthday tomorrow. Now I don't feel like doing it, man. He probably say, alright. But I ain't doing it tomorrow. I'm just chilling out, getting these leaves up in the yard. That's what I'm about to do. Get them leaves up in the backyard. I ain't doing much. I ain't doing much at all. I gotta look at the sink faucet. Might have to replace it. Nah, they won't shut the water off no more. turn it to the opposite, and the water's still coming out. And one of them, it just feel like I think it's one of the O-rings. The O-rings them got just stretched out. But we ain't got much longer before we get on to the house. What they got going on up here? We're on the road. South Carolina got Mustangs. Oh yeah, he's just working on the road. That's all, man. Where is he putting down? It's kind of crap what he putting down. Waffle House over there. We looking for Waffle House. We looking for the Waffle House. I thought it was down here. I don't see no window. Nah. Sign on the highway must have lied. I ain't see no Waffle House. I ain't going way in town. No sir. We're gonna stay at this Days Inn tonight. Son, that thing look rough. Alright. Let's see if I can find this Waffle House. House.
5 left on I-26.
You know what? Oh, I done stopped here before. On the way home. And they don't have no wait. They don't have no wait. So we'll go ahead and make this happen. Oh yeah. I'm the lone customer. They got the Christmas tree up. In this crib. Let me stop. I get copyrighted.
In 400 feet, make a U-turn if possible. And then turn left in 600 feet.
Oh, time. Oh, Waffle House.
Turn left on SC34. And then take it.
There's been another accident. On the bridge. Got one lane open. Let's see. Crazy, everybody getting the left lane over here to see. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they're playing bumper cars. Boy, I was so tired last night, but I forgot to wrap the vlog. But I think I'm gonna wrap the vlog for today. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications, click that bell. The bell lets you know every time I post. Till then, we out.